and drafting is a dangerous thing. At the end of your turn, you keep forgetting to ping. Combat math keeps changing, too impatient to think. So you say screw
Blink
it
burst seems
and
good.
swing with the team.
Hand seems kind of slow, but we have our colors and we have our stuff.
You know, so is our opponent. So keep it. And you can play a little on autopilot without having to consult me on every play. We are against the clock on time.
Yes, we're at 9 minutes here, so I'll be doing a lot of F6ing.
Yeah, F6 and, you know, on turns where there's no obvious play, comment as you play. I'll interrupt you with an old school interrupt if I have anything to add. Dark Ritual! No, that's a mana source. It was once an interrupt, though. That's exactly the kind of thing I would just Crippling Blight.
Carry on.
Oh, no, I'd Carrion Crow first. You don't need to be told. Especially knowing that he's got Triplicate Spirits. I like using Crippling Blights as Stone Rains.
Sure. If we get a mana source, I'm playing Paragon, but other than that...
Right.
Definitely doing that.
No,
Sun and Blood's also an option here.
Man. I'm a little hot for Sign in Blood.
I'm gonna go through the attack first here.
Right.
Hopefully he makes a lot of these hard choices and times himself out.
Yeah, I mean, we're not that far behind him.
What has he got? So you said you were on your way to some Twitter fame, or you had some Twitter fame?
No, well, it's just I have done well on social media. Yeah. I enjoy a large following on Twitter. Mostly just, you know, earlier before the cast started, I was talking about how it was tough sometimes to get a warm response from Reddit, where it seems like they tend to be pretty cruel to content providers. But I've always done well on Twitter, which I find has been very nice to me. So it's kind of funny that a lot of times I'll make a MTG song and post it in both places, and Reddit's all, you know, like, oh, this is the worst. This is, why do people have to make things? This isn't Lil Wayne. And Twitter's like, yay, you're passionate about Magic. That was really cool. I enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
But I think because I was in a good cross section of music and Magic, my podcast really helped grow there. That's where I got a lot of my listeners from, and it's a good way to just keep in touch with people. You know, people write me each week to say which tracks they liked and didn't like, or ask for shout outs in the next week's episode. So it helps keep it rewarding.
So we have the option to trade our Paragon for a whole Triplicate Spirits here, but I don't think that's what we want to do.
No, we do know he's a Sanctified Charge guy. Remember, he had it last game.
True.
We're not losing to it just yet, though.
We do have a clutch Flesh to Dust or something if he wants to triple block or single block and shenanigan us. We could even offer... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this next turn pans out.
Right.
So we've got the attack with Carrion Crow. He can sack his Selfless Cathar to try to trade, and we can Flesh to Dust a Spirit, which seems pretty weak. But at the same time, you're right. I mean, he's got the charge and everything, so... Or he double blocks with the Spirits.
I also think the longer we wait, the worse this gets for us in both clock and game state because of all his ridiculous life gain.
Yes.
He does have the charge. You know, if he has the charge, we just lose to any kind of block he has. Like,
well, if he double blocks with Spirits on the Carrion Crow, for instance, to try to kill it, we can Flesh to Dust it and kill both.
Okay. That would...
or unless he Selfless... No, he can't Selfless card and. If he triple blocks, then we are sad about it.
Yeah, so I'm actually not down with that. I think a smart player would triple block here. He knows we have removals.
Yeah. So do we get our attack in with our Carrion Crow or not? Like, it's not good. We don't have anything else in hand that's going to help us out.
You're right. The longer we wait, the worse this gets. So let's risk it. Carrion Crow attack. I'm sorry. I was doing this thing I do where, and it's one of my weaknesses in the game, is like, I think about what he could have, and I don't think about how, like, I'm losing by playing that way.
So he's got the triple block. It's not making us lose right now, so he has to do something. He's going to sack the Selfless Cathar, I think, and then we either give our dude Death Touch and kill them all. Sanctified Charge, okay. So we can kill one of them and have our Carrion Crow still die, or just let it die.
Yeah, we just let it die, whatever. That was it for the charge.
Yep.
Okay.
And now we've got options up for removing next turn.
Yes. That's cool. Better the Crow than us.
Definitely. Yeah, that wouldn't have felt nice to the face. We still have 2 3/3s, and they can be Death Touch 3/3s, so that's good.
What I wouldn't have given for the Fester Gloom.
No kidding. Fester Gloom right now is still really good.
I know.
Pride Mate is a thing.
Yeah, no life gain triggers right now, though.
Not yet. Eternal Thirst does give him a life gain trigger. I think we let it grow until we can Pillar of it.
You sure you wouldn't want to just flesh the
I could just flesh the spirit with the enchantment on.
Yeah, and just stop this thing from ever getting out of control in the first place. Like, I don't want his life total to go up a lot before we deal with things.
Sure. It is still a 1-for-1. It's a 1 for 1.33 repeating, of course, %.
Yes. And actually, now we have decent attacks.
We do, because he can double block, but it's still not like I would trade a Paragon for these two guys.
Right. Exactly.
He's attacking. I have nothing else. I'm going to have 6. And enjoy the show. So tell me a bit about the Buffalo music scene.
Oh, this town, it's... The music scene here, especially DJing, is alive and well. There's a really cool just posse of local DJs at the Wax Museum Radio, which is the all Buffalo DJ 24/7 web radio station. So if you just go to waxmuseumradio.net or .com, I can't remember which it is right now. I think it's .net. It's just a radio station playing at all times live performances from Buffalo DJs streaming to the air. It's full of content between I think there's 45 of us all contributing together. I'm on it a couple times a week. My primetime slot is Friday at 9 p.m. But it's really cool to be a part of something like that that just involves a lot of people all kind of working together for a common musical goal. And, we're starting to get that name on more events, too. So lineups of Wax Museum Radio nights. Just look to hear more about that if you tune into the podcast. I've been pushing it for a while there because I think it's pretty cool that just all these peers of mine who I really respect are all into this. But I think it's going to probably go some places in this scene, too.
Do we want to get rid of this Wall of Essence to get rid of this life gain and get our attacks in?
Yes, I don't see that the Pillar of Light's going to get much better than this.
So we'll get him. I think we attack with everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to trade Selfless Cathars and Spirits and stuff, but we don't have that much time to waste really thinking about other things.
Oh, so you were asking earlier about what it was like working with Chapin and stuff on The Gathering.
Yeah.
And we got interrupted by the game. He's a really cool dude. He's really passionate about everything he does. And something I picked up on, when meeting him, and I think any other stories you've heard from people who've met him could corroborate it. He really excels just at things he does. And I could tell right away when we started working together that, I was the beats maker and the producer, but he was watching me use my equipment and just learning from it and contributing with his own songwriting and beats making just all over The Gathering. So, we flew him up for a week and really just went in the tank kind of on an album and came out the other side of it with the full 16-track thing. I don't know. He's done a lot for the community. I think he really deserved so much. You know, his Hall of Fame, his Pro Tour win. It was all a long time coming. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah, it's he actually managed to make some really, really good music, and he has an actual legitimate rap skill, which is actually pretty cool.
Right? You know, it's The Storm is in my top 3 most passionate songs I've ever made, and it's about a card game. You know, I've written songs, personal ones, just spruik ones, where I pour my heart out, you know, and I'm like trying to lay it all on the table about how I feel. And I don't somehow think those are emotional as like the overall execution that I helped bring to life with Chapin of just this 8-minute epic from, you know, the lowest time in his life to one step away from the world championship and working in like the live coverage and everything into the song. I think my life's in a pretty cool place that I'm satisfied with when I could say one of the most beautiful songs I've written is about Magic the Gathering. It makes me feel like my priorities are in the right place.
Absolutely. And it is an epic story as well, which is really cool and really fun to watch, especially with the video.
So I haven't hung out with him since Journey into Nyx, but I'm very excited to see what kind of beats have his brain going in our first Pro Tour Journey into Nyx hangout.
I think our sideboard here is the same.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just taking a few minutes to catch a chatting break since it's going to be all business as soon as we get back in.
It is. Okay. We've got 5 minutes of business, and this is
not exciting, but we keep it. It's clunky. I just don't want to lose the selfless Cathar. We need him to be a Plains.
Yes. We need this Cathar to live, but he is going to.
Our Cathars have done a really nice job of living so far.
They have. Very experienced Cathars.
So Raise the Alarm is just like the most bonkers thing that could happen.
And it does. Way to call it.
I mean, it'd be so much fun to ambush the Swiftclaw, but I'd rather just bust out the Triplicate Spirits that much sooner.
Right? No, it's next turn if we play it, so yeah. Actually, if we block, we still get Triplicate Spirits next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, we don't. We have to have that too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need it. We're going to take 3 to get Triplicate Spirits early.
Yep. Take 3 and likely lose our chance to trade with the Swiftclaw. But, you know.
We have to take that chance.
Yep.
We're going to test my fast playing abilities. Come on, game. You know what I mean. There we go.
I did the thing. Give me the spirits.
Exactly.
All right, let's see if this dude boarded in Fester Gloom. Come on, beautiful Magic game. Show me the Fester Gloom.
Pride-Mate.
Nope.
I think we have to slam an Accursed Spirit here.
Yes.
And attack with 2 spirits?
Keep
one for the Ghost of the Moors.
Oh.
Do we trade with the Swiftclaw here? I feel okay with it. I'd rather have a soldier trade, though. I'll let it through this time.
No, let it through.
Swing with 2 spirits, play Accursed Spirit.
Yep.
I feel like one of those chess pros with like a timer on each side.
It's very, very much like that, so as well you should. All right, we've got Pillar of Light in waiting for the minute he's gained life twice.
Yep, which looks like it's going to be
is right now.
Exactly, might be next turn.
Cast a white spell. Oh.
So yeah, right. Trade here, super trade.
Yeah, he's probably going to do the Convoke Indestructible thing.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Or he doesn't. People never have the tricks I think they're going to have.
So, 2 spirit.
We can only Crow or Pillar. Yeah. I'd still rather Crow.
I think it's Crow.
Yeah. We'll pillar it later. We keep up this kind of tempo, we can play for the Cathar finish relatively soon.
Yes, we can. That said, I think I'm going to F6 and not have the Cathar. I'm just going to click OK quickly.
Yeah, no, you need to have it in case he Fester Glooms.
Cool. 3 is coming in, sure. Do we have the Cathar win this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He can block one thing. I mean, yeah, we do have it.
I mean, we have it, like, putting him to 1.
No, I think we have it.
No, we just have it.
If he blocks the Carrion Crow, he goes to 1, yes.
Yeah, which is as good as winning, frankly.
It is as good as winning. Let's definitely do that.
Have.
We have Seth Cathar. Oh, we don't have 2 white sources, though. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
We get in there with everything, I guess, including the Cathar?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's going to block the Cathar, I'm okay with it. Block the Crow? You have to block the Crow. If he blocks the Crow, I'm just going to let it die and Pillar of Light his Pride Mate, because it's going to get another counter.
Good call.
He sent me a message. What's the message? GG. Okay. GG, I guess. Is he trying to trick me into making my dudes bigger? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not going to kill him.
Yep.
So I'll just...
So we don't. This is a straight trade.
Yep, just a trade. I'll trade your 4-2 for my 2-2 any day.
And you don't need to F6 or anything now. You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to take the last turn.
Yep.
You'll be fine. So what got you into wanting to magic rap?
Well, music's always been a passion of mine, and I used to make rock and like funk and punk music and all this back when I was in my hometown. I recently moved to... What's he destroying? His own enchantment? Okay. And I moved up to Fort McMurray to make a lot of money doing a thing I love to do. And there wasn't a lot of musicians that I could reliably count on to make music with me. And I started to get into, like, I love the lyricism of rap and everything. So I started to get into that as something I could make kind of by myself. And then magic being a passion and having so many available useful words, it just kind of turned out that it was a really good subject matter for it. So I could take songs that I loved and make them into magic raps.
Do we have it now? Okay, we do.
We have it because...
Yeah, so for anyone on the stream who doesn't know already, Cory is, like me, also a magic rapper, and I got to give him my, like, personal seal of approval, because I just learned about him recently, but his rhymes are tight and following the original form very well, and, like, delivered very cleanly with a rhythm I really respect. So check him out if you haven't.